Hello, everybody, and welcome to my fifth and final episode of the Empowerment Economy podcast. Over these past episodes, we've walked through many stories. I've told you about the stories of the vendors that I've interviewed at my local farmers market, and I've discussed a lot about the numbers. We know small businesses are vulnerable. We know what tends to go wrong, and we see what works. Community support, good policies, grit, and adaptability. Now, we stand at a moment of decision. Will we let the system grind out more dreams, or will we build a movement that supports local businesses deeply and consistently? Before I move on, I just want to overview what we discussed over the past 4 episodes. In episode 1, we discussed a lot about statistical reality. Close to half of new businesses don't make it past year 5. Only 1 in 3 survive to year 10. But those that do often do so by being lean, adaptable, visible, and deeply connected to their local community. In the second episode, I discussed a lot about the patterns of failure that I've noticed. Undercapitalization, lack of clear market need, pricing issues, marketing blind spots, and external factors. These are not just someone else's problem. They are predictable risks that can be addressed. In the third episode, I underlined the power of the community. Small choices add up. Telling stories, being visible, buying local, and volunteering. These are interventions that cost more by way of attention or time than huge amounts of money, but the ripple effects are real. My fourth episode, I emphasized what policies are present currently in the government and what is being done politically. Loans, grants, tax incentives, procurement preferences, regulatory reform exist in many forms. But gaps remain, especially for newer, smaller, immigrant, minority, or micro businesses. Okay, so what I want to do now is provide a list of options that we can do as community members or listeners to help small businesses grow. What I want you guys to do is I want you to pick what resonates with you the most and take action. The first is personal action. Make a local business audit of your spending for 1 month. Track what you spend locally versus chains or online. And choose one new local business each week to support. Buy, share, and recommend. Number 2 is story amplification. Interview a local vendor. Record their story, whether it be audio, video, or written, and share on social media through local groups and schools. Third is policy and civic engagement. Attend a city council or neighboring association meeting. Ask about small business support, micro grants, permit delays, licensing fees, affordable commercial space. Moreover, you can contact your local representatives like I've done with our senators. Ask them what's been done. Ask what gaps remain. Use data, rates of businesses' failures, testimonies from local vendors, and in fact, you can even use the statistics that I give you guys in episode 1. Fourth is building alliances. Collaborate with local nonprofits, chambers of commerce, and neighborhood councils. You can organize support local events. These include markets, pop-ups, and neighborhood festivals. Moreover, you can also create a coalition of vendors and community members to advocate together. There's strength in numbers, guys. And fifth is capacity building. If possible, help businesses with training, which relates to bookkeeping, marketing, social media, and financial planning skills. You can facilitate the sharing of tools, such as co-working, shared equipment, and shared storefronts. The last recommendation or option that I give you guys is measuring and learning. Set small metrics: foot traffic, number of sales, social media reach, and repeated customers. After each campaign or initiative, reflect what worked, what didn't, and adjust. Now, I have a challenge for you guys. Here's something that I want all of you guys to try to do. Over the next 4 weeks, commit to one business of the week. Each week, choose one local small business you don't already frequent. Learn their story, buy something, and share it. Reach out or recruit 2 other people, friends, family, classmates, and ask them to join you. Small group, big impact. Write 1 letter or email to a local official sharing what you've learned, maybe stories of vendors. Ask one specific thing. Could you support a microgrant program here? Or could you streamline our licensing process? Keep a journal or notes. How were you treated? What obstacles did you see for the business, and what could be improved? I believe that local businesses are more than stores or stalls. They are roots. They are stories. They are places of connection. If we commit together to supporting them, through our spending, our voices, our demands, we can shift the odds. We can make a world where small business founders don't have to burn themselves out, where policies aren't obstacles but tools, where communities are stronger because their stories live. Thank you for listening. Thank you for caring. And let's keep doing this work, not just because it's needed, but because it matters. Thank you.